My name is Jessica Chiarello, and I am going to be going live in a couple of minutes. I'm going to give a few of you a minute to hop on. So excited to be here. There we go. All right, so my name is Jessica Chiarello, and I am here on behalf of the Green Beaver Company for MoveCo Live, and I'll be bringing to you a Fit Mama workout. So I'm going to be starting off with some breathing techniques, as well as learning how to engage your core and your pelvic floor. So this is beneficial for anybody, male, female, but especially if you're pregnant, postpartum, because that's where there's usually more complications involved with things like diastasis recti, which is otherwise known as abdominal separation. So before we get into the workout, I'm going to touch on that. And again, just wanted to mention one thing here before we get started. My Green Beaver favorite pick right now is the Castile soap. So you can use this type of soap pretty much for anything in your home. You can use it to wash your hands, you can use it to do the dishes, you can use it to wash your body. It's a multi-purpose soap, and it has different ratios that you can use for all of these household soaps in your home. So definitely check them out. If you do register at movecamp.ca, you'll get a $10 Green Beaver gift card as well as 25% off. So be sure to check the greenbeaver.com. All right, so let's start off with some breathing. Can everyone hear me okay? My screen is on the side. Okay, we won't go horizontal then. We will go upright. Is that better? There we go. Okay, perfect. So let's start off with some breathing techniques. First off, you want to start by rolling the shoulders back and down a few times and just bringing some tension away from the shoulders. So letting the shoulders melt away from the ears. Now, proper breathing is really about getting that full diaphragmatic breath. So not just a belly breath, but expanding through the rib cage. So I'm gonna get everyone to start with putting your hands on your belly, and you're gonna take a big inhale through the nose. Feel that expansion through all four corners. So rib cage, belly, and then fully exhale, let it go. Remember to drop those shoulders down as well. So again, from a side angle, let's take a look here. We're just taking a big deep breath in through the nose, expanding through the rib cage, and then fully exhaling. So now we're going to try to pair that with our core and pelvic floor contraction. So when you inhale, that's when you want to relax everything. Your exhale is when you're going to draw in and up. So exhale, drawing in and up, contracting the core and the pelvic floor. And then inhale, relax. All right, so as we're moving through the movements today, I'm going to cue you on that as well. All right, so first things first, we're going to get into the all fours position on our hands, and we're going to practice our belly breathing, belly pumps here. So basically what you're going to do is inhale, relax, let the belly drop, exhale, draw in and up, contracting the core and pelvic floor muscles. Inhale, relax. Exhale, drawing in and up. So to engage the pelvic floor, you want to imagine that you're drawing a jelly bean in and up through the vagina, and then you're going to exhale. If you don't have a vagina, then that's okay. You can do it the other way as well. Okay, so just remembering to draw in, not only in towards the spine, but in and up towards your chest. So we're going to do that one more time. Inhale, relax, drop the belly. And then exhale, drawing in and up to contract. All right, now we're gonna add in our cat-cow movement here. So we're going to inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward, push the tailbone back, and then exhale, round. And following again with our breath. Inhale, drop the belly, exhale, round. So keep following your breath with that. I'm just gonna check things out here, see who's signing in, make sure that everyone can hear me. We're good. Awesome. All right, so let's continue with that breathing and our cat-cow here. This is a great stretch for the back, for the spine, for anybody, especially if you're pregnant. So let's go for another inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward, push the tailbone back. Exhale, round, push the ground away from you, drop your head. We're gonna do 5 more like that. Inhale, drop, relax, and exhale, drawing in and up, engaging the core and pelvic floor. Inhale, drop the belly, relax, exhale, round. We're going for 3 more here. Inhale, drop. Exhale, round. Really try to push the ground away from you. Feel that nice stretch along the upper back when you're rounding here. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. All right, so we're gonna come back to a neutral spine now, and we're gonna move into our scapular retraction. So what you're doing here is you're keeping the arms straight, and you're going to let the shoulders sink. Okay, so you're winging your scapula, and then you're going to push the ground away from you, flatten through the upper back, pushing the ground away from you. So let's try to couple our breath and our core engagement with that. So inhale, drop. Everything relaxes. Exhale, push the ground away from you, drawing in and up through the core and pelvic floor. Let's go for 10 of those. Looking good. I'm just gonna check things out here. How we doing, everyone? Hi, guys. Awesome. All right, so let's keep going with those scapular retractions. We're going to inhale, let everything sink through the shoulder blades. Exhale, push the ground away. Inhale, drop. Exhale, push. We're gonna do 3 more here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let that belly drop. Exhale, drawing in and up. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now we're going to continue with a little bit of mobility here. We're gonna wag the tail. So you're just peeking behind one shoulder and then going all the way to the other side. So we wanna feel that nice stretch along your side body. Big turn here, looking behind your shoulder, and then over to the other side. So this is a wonderful stretch. You should be feeling this all along the side body here. Exhaling when you look behind your shoulder. I'm gonna do 2 more each side. Good. All right, now from here, before we get into the good stuff, we're gonna move into a nice little hip flexor stretch. So for anyone who's been doing a lot of sitting, this is gonna be really beneficial for you, especially if you're pregnant. So we're gonna bring one leg forward, and we're gonna make sure we're not arching the back or tilting forward or anything. So you just want a neutral spine. So you're gonna tuck the hips a little bit, nice neutral spine. And having that rib cage stacked over the pelvis is gonna help you with your proper diaphragmatic breath. And it's gonna control the intra-abdominal pressure as well. So just remember, always wanna keep your rib cage stacked over your pelvis, no anterior or posterior tilt. All right, so we're gonna bring our arms up. So the same arm that your leg is back here, and you're just gonna pulse a little bit. So if you're not feeling this in the front of your hip, take a look at where your hips are. Are you arching your back? So again, just kind of small tuck, make sure everything's lined up. You can hold it here, or you can add that little bit of a pulse like I'm doing. Feeling a nice stretch in the front of the hip flexor here and through the psoas. All right, now we're going to add a little reach up and over. So this is going to intensify the stretch a little bit. Remember to keep everything tight through the glute here in the back. That's going to also intensify this stretch if you squeeze your bum cheek. Taking 1 more big breath in and out. And we're going to switch sides. All right, so 1 leg forward. Making sure that, again, you have a neutral spine, rib cage stacked over the pelvis. And you're going to bring your arm up and start to pulse. Add a little movement in here. Feeling the stretch in the front of the hip. And now we're going to reach up and over, intensifying the stretch, feeling it through the side body as well. Once you add in that reach, if that doesn't feel good, you can hang out here. Let's take one more big breath in and out. In through the nose, exhale, let it out. All right, awesome. How are we all feeling? Feeling good? Awesome. Okay, so now that we've stretched out a little bit, we're gonna move into some exercises. So the first movement I wanted to do is the seated hip bridge. So you're on your knees and you're going to sit back onto your heels and hands are on the belly because we're gonna practice that core and pelvic floor engagement at the same time. So you're going to exhale, drawing in and up through the core. Those are gonna squeeze your glutes. And you're gonna inhale, let everything relax. Exhale, drawing in and up. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, sit back. Now you also have the option of doing this lying flat on your back, which is technically safe during pregnancy, but might not be that comfortable in the 3rd trimester. So I'll just demonstrate the option here. So lifting, exhale, drawing in and up, squeezing the glutes, bringing it down, inhale, relax. All right, just an option there. I'm gonna keep going with the knee option. So sitting back under the heels, exhale, drawing in and up, squeeze your glutes. Let's go for another 5 here. Waking up the booty a little bit. For another 3, exhale, squeeze. 2, 1. All right, now we're gonna move into a classic squat. So let's talk about that engagement again of the core and pelvic floor with this movement. Not only important for pregnancy, but for anybody. Everyone has a pelvic floor and everyone should be choreographing these muscles together. So pay close attention here. What we're gonna do is we're going to inhale at the top, squat back, sitting back into our heels, making sure the knees don't cave in, okay? And then exhale, drawing in and up through the core, also squeezing the glutes. Okay, so inhale, relax, exhale, drawing in and up through the core and pelvic floor, squeezing the glutes. Let's keep that going. We've got 10 more. 9, looking good. Exhale to come up. Last 6 here. Squeeze, and 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze the glutes, and 1. All right, now we're going to go through another basic primal movement that is really important if you have children. If you're gonna be a mother, you're gonna be doing a little lifting, picking things up. So you wanna do this properly. And you wanna make sure that core is engaged as well as the pelvic floor. So from a side angle here, looking at the movement, the hip hinge, deadlift, you just wanna make sure that your legs aren't locked. You got a slight micro bend in the knee, and we're going to be hinging at the hips, keeping a nice flat back, a nice neutral spine. Okay, so avoiding this. All right, now you wanna be exhaling and drawing in and up as you stand, okay? And then those glutes are squeezing all the way up to the top. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, squeeze the glutes. Core is engaged. Inhale, let everything relax. Exhale, drawing in and up through the core, glutes squeeze. So let's keep that going for 10 more. Exhale. Exhaling all the way up, looking good here from my angle anyway. And we've got 5 more reps. Inhale, relax. Exhale, draw in and up. Squeeze the glutes. For 3, squeeze. 2, squeeze. And 1. Squeeze. Awesome. Okay, now I'm going to throw in a little bit of a tougher one, but it is a safe one for the core, especially again, if you are pregnant, postpartum. I'm gonna do it from the knee, which is actually quite challenging if you give it a try. You can use the harder option of stacking the feet or scissoring the feet as kind of an in-between, but I'm gonna keep my bottom knee on the ground for this one. So try both options, all 3 options if you'd like. See which one feels most effective. You wanna feel this in your obliques, deep glute, medius muscles working as well. So we're gonna push up, and we're just gonna hang out here, holding it at the top. Okay, we're gonna be holding for 45 seconds here. So if you need a little break, come back down. That's totally fine. Listen to your body. You can maybe even add a little hip dip. If you want a bit of a progression, we're going to add in a little knee drive here. Just remember to push that hip up towards the ceiling as high as you can. And then if you are adding in that knee elbow drive, you want to exhale, drawing in and up through the core, throughout that movement. Inhale, belly relaxes. Exhale, drawing in and up. Nice work. We've got 5 seconds. 2, 1, bring it down. All right, we just have the other side to go here. So again, choose the option that feels most effective for you from the knee, feet stacked. Elbow is lined up directly underneath the shoulder here. And you want to keep a nice straight line from shoulders to hips to knees. All right, so let's do this. 45 seconds, ready, set, here we go. Pushing up towards the ceiling, making sure you have that core and pelvic floor engaged and braced here. Breathing. If you want a little bit less, you can come up and down. Remembering to exhale, draw in and up as you come up. Or if you want a little bit more, you're going to exhale, draw that elbow towards the knee. Inhale, relax. Exhale. Looking good. We've got 10 seconds. Let's go for one more reach if you're doing this option. All right. Nice work. Okay, so you can repeat that circuit. Another option for all those movements, other than the plank, might feel a bit awkward, but the squat, hip bridge, and deadlift, you can add a band above your knees. So I'll just quickly demo that. And this is gonna help you fire up those deep glute muscles a little bit more. So you just wanna make sure you're opening the hips, adding resistance there, not letting the knees cave in. You can add in the squat here, exhaling, squeezing the glutes all the way up to the top. Inhale, relax the belly. Exhale, drawing in and up through the core, squeezing the glutes. Okay, same with the deadlift. You can keep the band there to get a little more glute activation. So folding forward, exhale to come up, drawing in and up through the core, squeezing the glutes. Okay, and then just to show you that hip bridge option, you can do it either laying on your back like I showed you, or from this seated position. Inhale, relax, exhale, squeeze the glutes. So a little more resistance with that band if you do want to repeat this circuit for another 2, 3, 4, 5 sets, whatever you got time for. Time and energy. Listen to your body though. All right, just wanted to do a couple last little stretches before I head out here. So we did mostly lower body and core today. So we're just gonna windshield wipe our legs a few times. Give it a little stretch. And then one of my favorite stretches, not only during pregnancy, but especially during pregnancy, is the malasana. So this is basically getting down into your squat and holding it like this. Okay, now you can always use a yoga block, books, anything kind of stacked under your bum for support, or you can go right up against the wall. All right, you just want to make sure again that you've got that neutral spine, you're not rounding your back. So chest is proud, and you can drive the knees open with your elbows. It's a great way to open everything up through the hips, the groin, and awesome to prepare you for childbirth. So I hope that was helpful. And I will be doing more lives. Check out the upcoming MoveCo lives that we'll be doing over the next month. We've got all of our amazing Movecamp team doing different MoveCo lives, so definitely want to check that out. And again, this workout was brought to you by the Green Beaver Company. So if you want to get your $10 gift card and 25% off, make sure to register at movecamp.ca. Have an awesome Friday, everyone.